Hey, you found me. I'm so glad you're here. How about coming on in and I'll show you around my snowbird nest? Check this beauty out. I mean, the stone, the tile, the attention to detail is off the charts. And boy, the space is amazing. We have guests that have come and we have guests that are coming, and they are going to be able to spread out, not feel under our thumb, which I hope they wouldn't anyway. This is kind of funny. So there's steps, this big old sunken family room, I guess, and they do have some nice warning. And boy, my husband and I are thankful for that. It took us a few days to get used to. I was like, oh my goodness, that's an accident waiting to happen. And these are long-term leases. It's not just like a weekend turn. You have to commit to a portion of time. But boy, if you are doing a VRBO or going to one, having tile that has some movement and some warmth in it is amazing, just for the everyday use. Last year we were in a very modern home, which I absolutely loved, but it had white floors, white countertops, and it showed everything. I was constantly wiping and swiping and dusting off all the things. And you don't want to do that when you're kind of on vacation, right? So just food for thought. This is where my hubby and I tend to find ourselves. I mean, can you blame us? Look at this. It's like a resort pool area. And like I said, in a couple days, all those chaise lounges, or the majority of them, are going to be full. And I'll show you my little sweet spot over here. Every time we have rented a place, I always find my spot. And this is it here. I start here in my morning and I end up here at night because there is a beautiful sunset. And then we just go straight out in the canal to the ocean. We've had the grill going a few times and it's definitely going to get its use in the coming days. So I wanted to show you this. I've always loved to paint, and now with retirement, I have a little bit more time to do so. This is a painted guest book. I've done this in the past a couple times, and when my guests come, I just kind of leave this out. That's the most important thing. What the idea is, every guest just kind of paints a little something, or it can be a word, of just like a memory, a fun memory. And it's just great to take home. And it kind of takes the place of your traditional guest book. I want it for memories, for people just to write, hey, I loved going to so-and-so restaurant or whatever, or when we went out on the boat. But I really kind of like this. This is kind of a fun thing to add to the memories. Giving you a close-up look at the stone. It's so soft too. And then we go up to the terrazzo. I mean, like I said, attention to detail. And here's the first guest room. There are 5. Isn't that nuts? But check out this bathroom tile, this tub. Woohoo! Can we say tile? Yes, that is pretty fun, isn't it? And something I like to do for each of my guests when they come to visit is have them a little welcome happy in their room. Flowers, of course, just to brighten the room up. And because we're approaching, they'll be here during Valentine's Day, I picked up these little heart cookies, this little heart coaster that was made by a local artist here in Fort Lauderdale. And on the back, I wrote, "This is your reminder. You are amazing. Love, Mama Freeze." And I found these little pink flamingos on Amazon. I thought they were kind of cute. And a little Bath and Body Works at the beach spray. And these cute little socks. Anyways, I hope my guests know they are loved, and I am glad for them to be here. Now going into the master. Check this out. Nice view from up here too. Yes, sirree, Bob. And then there's a little pass-through closet. And here's the master bath. Sure thing. And we've got lots of tile. Can you tell which side is my hubby's? And mine, honestly, doesn't look so great itself. I've kind of, loosened up on what I call vacay. Another bedroom, so many bedrooms. So now that I've kind of proclaimed myself as an expert on VRBOs, because I have lived in so many of them since I've been retired, since we've been doing this snowbird gig, and since I've been out of my home due to renovation gone wild. So I know anytime that I arrive at one, there are things that I'm going to have to do to just make it feel a little bit more like home. Wherever you are, that's where home is, right? So I always add in flowers wherever I can. I also have brought family pictures in the past. Didn't do that this year because my husband was like, we have got to reduce the amount of stuff we take. It's just, we take it on the plane and then he's chugging it and lugging it around. So this year he found actually a mail service to deliver our suitcases. We thought it was going to take maybe about a week for us to get them. No, we got them within 2 days. So I'll give you the information on that because it made such a difference going through the airport, going to the rental car, getting them to the house. So definitely something to look into if you are going to be doing a long extended stay too. I've also been known to change the furniture around. Yep, I said it. Change the placement of accessories. I did have my friend convinced that I brought all those accessories from home. She almost fell for it. I was like, there is no way I did that. No, I did not bring those, even though I have been known to bring family photos before. I did not do that this year, but just know that sometimes you can change things around, but just change it back before you leave. You have to bloom where you're planted, and sometimes that means making it your own while you're there. And FYI, sometimes it's good to know that you might have to add in your own cooking devices or entertaining supplies on your own. And that's what I tend to do. I have gifted so many air fryers at the VRBOs that we've been in. I just like having it and I just leave it for them. It's a little thank you. I have a traveling bag of napkins, some plates, because we do entertain when we do our snowbirding. And these little cards are so fun. Tuck these under a place setting when we're either out by the pool, barbecuing, hanging out. What's the best thing you've ever cooked? And people just take turns answering these. So it just gets people talking about stuff. And we learn so much when they actually join in. And everyone always enjoys and has fun doing it, even though they're like, what do you want us to do, Amy? Well, I hope you enjoyed my tour of my temporary home while being a snowbird. Before I know it, I'll be back in Nashville and hopefully in my real home. But for now, I'm just going to sit here and embrace this little sweet spot. And I hope that you are embracing wherever you are right now in your retirement, whether it's at home or far away. I'll have more retirement lifestyle content coming your way each Friday. See you soon.